Hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video we are in my basement where I'm going to take you on a tour of my food storage room. Our storage room is at the base of our basement stairs. It's a room that we used to use as a computer room where the kids would do homework. Now that they've gotten older, we've kind of moved all that equipment to the other side of our basement, and we have turned this room into a storage room that we use as a pantry for all those extra food items that we like to store and have on hand. And we also use it to store different serving pieces and things that you need, for the holidays and for parties and celebrations and things like that. I also have a cabinet over here that I use for all of my school supplies that I use to lesson plan. The majority of my materials I keep at school, but these are the things that I keep at home. So this first cabinet is the one that we use for our food pantry. And I keep it filled with those food things that we use all the time and I like to have on hand. If you have a food storage room in your basement like I do, you really have to consider how you want to store your food. Anything that comes in soft packaging, like a box or a bag, I always store in a large plastic container, just to keep it safe from moisture or any of those little creepy crawlies that sometimes you can find in your basement. And I like to take things out of their original boxes, especially like cereal. You save so much storage space if you just take the inside bag out of the box and storage that way. You can always tell what kind of cereal it is just by looking at it. These containers I found at Target and they stack so nicely, and I like to keep them labeled with what they have inside them, so if someone's helping me put away a big haul from Costco, they know where to put everything. So I have found that these shelf risers are really helpful in my pantry. It allows you to stack things on top of each other but still have easy access to them. Another great container that I found at Target is this double stacked container. It is perfect to store my big bottles of spices and those spices that I get at specialty shops. It's so great because it has a handle, and when I need to refill those spice containers up in my kitchen, I can just grab it, carry it upstairs, and refill my spices. Having this pantry space is really so valuable, especially around the holidays. In this container here, I have my extra baking supplies, and I love knowing that I can buy the things that I need when I see it at the store, store it here until the holidays roll around, and I have the time to do the baking or to make the meal. I think that's my favorite thing about having a pantry in my basement, is that knowing with a little bit of planning, I always have what I need to make a meal and just feed all those people that seem to gather at my house all the time. So in this other cabinet in our storage room is where I keep all of those things that I use when we have parties, or I keep my big crock pots down here and my warming trays and all those kinds of things that you don't use all the time but you really need them. My biggest tip for any type of storage project that you do is to be sure that you purge. Purge those things that you really simply do not use all the time. We all have those items that might have a little bit of a sentimental value, or the person that gave it to you had such great intentions, but if it is something that you just do not use, you have to decide whether or not you really want to take up space storing it. So in my last cabinet in our storage room is where I keep all of my school materials that I use to lesson plan and plan activities for my preschool classes. If you guys would be interested in seeing a video on how I organize all these items, just leave me a comment down below and I will put together a short video for you. So thanks so much for joining me today, and if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys do for your food storage and any good tips you might have. And while you're there, I hope you will subscribe, and until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, and I will see you soon. Bye!